Are there strategies, Jeff, that you think the common family just doesn't know about when it comes to applying to schools? Is there a sweet spot for number of schools you should apply to? We talk about competitive intelligence in our business a lot. Make sure you're applying to competitors. You have to understand who the competitors are. Give us some insight there if you have it, please.
I'm still surprised at how many families don't understand merit aid and how to play that game and who gets in and why. My last book, I had this discussion about the buyers and sellers list. Many schools are sellers, meaning they don't really need to give financial aid to fill seats because they're overwhelmed with applications. That's probably about 40 or 50 schools at the very top of the rankings. The vast majority of schools are buyers, meaning they have to offer discount coupons, even to students who don't have financial need necessarily in order to fill seats. And parents really have a hard time understanding that concept. Well, what do you mean I'm going to get aid from somebody even if they don't think I need it necessarily? I said, well, it's just like Macy's giving you a $10 off coupon or 10% off coupon to get you in the door because they know when you're in the store, you're going to buy 10 other things than the thing you went in there for. Same thing for colleges. They would rather get some money from you, 30,000 or 40,000, and then have to give you that discount because otherwise they're going to be left with an empty seat in a classroom or an empty bed. And that concept, once they understand it, opens up an entire conversation about, well, what schools are more generous with merit aid? And then we talk about these buyers on my list. And that really blows them away in a way because to them, financial aid means financial need. And they feel like, well, I don't qualify for it, right? In many cases, they might not, depending on and increasingly, though, they are qualifying for it because college is so expensive. Even if they think they don't really understand that there's all these schools out there where they might be the right student that school needs, and thus they're going to throw a decent amount of money from them. And when they understand that, it really, to me, changes the college equation.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, for the past couple of years, I think I came up with the Kozak scholarships is what I've called them. You said Macy's. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm on the
Another
right track.
discounter.
Yeah, and what I explain to parents is, and I think it becomes that emotion. I said, colleges know what they're doing. Like, I know that there are schools in our area, 100% of the kids that apply are getting a $30,000 discount. It's amazing how the price goes up $2,000 and the scholarship goes up $2,000 every year. It's insane. But what I tell them is, okay, if you get a $35,000 scholarship from that school, it's a $5,000, right? Like it's not really if everybody's getting it, they're not saying that you're unique, right? And parents and students, I think, don't feel that I don't want to say right, but they get that feeling that like this school wants me. They acknowledge my achievements, my hard work. They're giving me $120,000 over 4 years. But if they give it to everybody, are they really acknowledging that? And I think some parents lose that. So the merit-based side, that's the big thing that I've learned, that schools give need, no merit. Other schools give a ton of merit and not necessarily need, or they might mix the two. They give you the scholarship, but they classify it as some of its need. And knowing how schools give their money out, again, ends up leading to, is it potentially going to be a financial fit or not? Don't just look at that cost of attendance. Oh, it's $85,000. We're taking it off the list. Well, if they give everybody merit, it could become affordable. And that's where I think we kind of say it's a game. It's understanding the industry.
To Jeff's point, getting parents over that hump is wild. I have had people argue with me on that subject. Like that's not how it works, that you're wrong. How many awards do you want me to pull out of the file to show you that every single person that went to, I can think of a couple off top. I won't throw any schools under the bus right now, but I feel like getting them over that hump is a big deal. It's not always simple.
Well, and the reason they have to get over that hump is because especially if you care about prestige and rankings, it's a delicate balance because the further up the chain, the pecking order, the ladder you go up, the rankings or prestige, the less merit aid they give out because again, they're the sellers. They don't need to give this out. So it is like, well, where do I want to fall on that spectrum so that I get just enough prestige and just enough money? It's kind of especially for those parents who care about both. If you don't care about money, then you could just go for, be full pay at some prestigious school. But if you care about money and you care about prestige, those are the parents that this really blows them away because they start to think, oh, I could actually try to achieve both if I play this game.
Correct. Agreed.
If you like this clip, give us a like and a follow for more. And if you want to watch the full episode of College Knowledge, just click the link in the comments.